Namibia will appear at a fifth consecutive World Cup next month after securing their place in dramatic fashion. Their victory against Madagascar in their final pool game squeezing them into the finals by virtue of a superior points difference over Zimbabwe and Kenya.
I don't think people understand how closely contested African rugby is. I think there's a lot of good teams in Africa. Maybe not on the level that some of the European teams and the top teams in the world, and we all know that, and we all know the resources and whatever. I think it's very closely contested, so it's very tough to qualify for the World Cup.
And things were no less challenging off the pitch. The Namibians were forced to find a new head coach following Dani Vermeulen's shock resignation.
It's unfortunate that we do have instances where coaches leave, the boys just want to play rugby, they want somebody to lead them and they will follow. But at the end of the day, I think we fixed it really nicely, and when I got back I made sure we had a really positive attitude, and I think Phil and Peter has done a great job coming in and getting everybody in the right direction. So I think all credit has to go to everybody involved.
They've failed to win a single point in their 4 previous World Cup tournaments, but their captain is confident that might just change.
It's progressed a lot, I think the players have developed a lot. We've got a lot of good young talent. We've got, I think, more professionals than we did back in 2011 and before that, and they bring a lot to the table, They help the young guys and lead them in the right direction. We're working really hard together, and I think there's exciting times ahead for Namibian rugby, and I'm excited to be involved with it.
Now in the twilight of his international career, Burger is enjoying his role as captain as he prepares to lead Namibia at rugby's showpiece event one final time.
I love my country and I love playing for this country. I love captaining these boys, and they're so humble. These are guys who'll do anything. You just tell them to go and they go. They just really want to play rugby, and that's what I love about this team. I think I'll be done after this World Cup. I've come to that stage in my life, injury-wise. I think the rugby's taking a toll on the body, so I'm going to make sure that I enjoy this last World Cup, and I'm going to promise the nation, I'll promise everybody around that I will give my 100%, and hopefully we can make this a very, very special tournament.
And there's one match in particular he and his side are looking forward to, a true test of their recent progress.
Everybody at some stage in their career want to play against the All Blacks. We know we maybe not as good, not as skillful, not as fast as the All Blacks are, but we spoke about it, how we're going to make that up in our work rate, and how hard we work and how much we want it. A lot of the players in the team idolise some of the players who play there, and I respect all of them. They're incredible rugby players and they're #1 for a reason. So that'll be definitely one of the greatest days, I think, in most of our teams' careers.